Oh boy.
Oh, dude.
Nice. Got a little visit to the ice cream truck today.
There you go.
While I tag up this video, let me just
Yeah.
put that right in there. These things are so good, but like I read what's in them.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have read what was in them.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
No.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not good. All right, well, we have audio. Yippee yippee, and it's just us. So we're gonna tag this up.
Sweet. I'm sharing as we speak.
Did you get the link I had sent you today with all the upcoming pops?
No, I didn't.
Really?
Yeah, I got.
Send it. It was I'm sorry. It was a picture. It was a screen cap of the of like this list. Jurassic Park's not coming out like the rest of it until fucking late May.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was bummed me out.
Yeah, that's kind of odd. Oh, so speaking of pops, there was a little bit of drama apparently with this Dragon Ball 2-pack.
The fusion deck?
Yeah, the fusion pack. So I ended up getting mine only after the page had timed out. But I got an email from Funimation saying like my order has, a confirmation thing. Here's my order number, yada yada yada. So I contacted them because I wanted to make sure that my order, went through because the page had timed out as I checked out.
Mm-hmm.
So luckily, I had to work at like 9 in the morning, and I'm up at midnight, making sure I've got this pop ordered. And then I had to wait until about 1 in the morning is when Funimation finally got back to me, which props to them because they got back to me in a timely manner. I mean, I ordered this around, 12, I think it was around 12:15 Eastern time, and then they got back to me around 1 in the morning. So that's pretty expeditious. And they got back to me. They're like, your order's being processed. I was like, all right, cool. So 2 websites had exclusivity to this pop, Funimation, and then this other website called Boxed Lunch.
I've heard of that one actually.
Yeah,
before.
I tried to order from Boxed Lunch or Boxed Lunch first because they were the first link in that news email that I'd gotten or news site that I'd gotten, about the information about the pop. So I went to them first because they just happened to be like, oh, pre-order here, and then Box Lunch was first, and then Funimation was second. So I went to Box Lunch first at midnight, and they still hadn't had the order up. So I went to Funimation, and they had it available, and I ordered it from them. Apparently, there was worry that the Funimation 2-pack wasn't going to have a sticker on it. It was just going to be the 2-pack. But then Funimation responded to a bunch of people because people were posting comments on the product information like, what do you mean no sticker, no sticker, no sticker? I ordered it from you guys over Box Lunch because, we were going to have a sticker. And then Funimation responded. They're like, no, it is going to have a Funimation exclusive, sticker on it. So everybody can calm down and breathe a sigh of relief and be okay that you're going to have a sticker on your Dragon Ball Trunks Goten 2-pack. I think Box Lunch has an exclusive sticker on it as well. So
it's all about that sticker.
It is, exactly. I was very tempted to order one from Box Lunch too, so I could have the 2 stickers, and
just collect them all.
Yeah, exactly. Just have it. Just to be like,
so you want to Pokemon them?
Yeah, exactly.
What you're telling me?
Exactly. Just to be thorough in my collection, to have the Box Lunch one and the Funimation one.
Hey, I'm with you.
But I stuck with Funimation. Although I think it might have been a little bit cheaper on the Box Lunch site. I think it was like, not by much, it was, cents. Like 50 cents, I think, less. Yeah. But still, it's a little bit, the price was a little bit better. But still, I got it directly from Funimation, which I kind of like better too, because Funimation, they are DBZ, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, they are the ones that are not producing.
It was still crazy to me when we had gone to that event. And the people lost their shit for just saying Goku. Ah!
Yeah.
Like that was crazy, man.
They actually had a competition. The guy that does the dubbed voice for Vegeta fought the guy that does the voice for Goku in Dragon Ball Z Fighters. So they had a competition against each other to see who was truly the strongest.
The truest.
It was actually pretty cool. I think Vegeta ended up winning. The guy who voices Vegeta ended up winning the match. But yeah,
shouldn't that just be the way?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
dude,
I'm wondering why that Finn Balor's not spinning. The Andre the Giant trophy was stopping him. I think he's like fully. There we go.
There.
Nope.
To the batter?
No, that's weird. Oh, there it goes. So you're off center? Did it finally rotate enough times?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, Martin is on, and we are up to 6 people watching now. It's a really big jump. So I think we're gonna get started. I have it all tagged up. Whoa! Taker holding up Anderson. That was close. See, Taker holding up the roster. This guy.
So, like, are you saying the Undertaker is like the Atlas of the WWE? He's just got like the ring on his back.
At one time.
Okay.
Yeah, Martin. We have NXT also on during the show. If you see us flip out, jump up, run around, it's because right over I guess your shoulders here, we're watching the Ciampa versus Gargano match. Yes. This has just been insane. We figured out that Martin in the past had said that looks like your little brother. Oh, I love this.
Nice.
Oh, that's so
that's fantastic.
Good. So Gargano just got some crutches from a plant in the crowd, clearly because they like walk him away. Yeah. He's been doing a lot of stuff lately where like people hold up Gargano stuff and like he'll rip it. And he's like yelling in old ladies' faces and stuff.
It would have been better if he stole the crutches from that guy, like knocked him over, or like stole the crutch from him. The guy fell down, or something like that.
Martin said he's not here yet. He's not caught up, so you better start watching, buddy. So if anybody's watching NXT right now, sound off in the chat. Damn, dude.
Yeah, he's got the Jesus.
He's got full Jesus abs
going on.
Wow, we figured out that he has to fight for his meals. Yes. And that's why he's so ripped right now.
He hangs out. He's basically Conan at the beginning, you know, before he gains his freedom, and he has to sit in that pit until.
See, here's how you know that's a plant. Look at where the hand is on the on the crutch. You know where you put your hands there. They're like up here. Like, there's no way. That was good for the spot.
Yeah, Ciampa looks like he just come out of the coal mines for the and then
he really does.
Like, I gotta wrestle now.
Martin's saying that Pete Dunne had in what he's watching, he just killed 2 cities with an enziguri. That was an amazing match. This whole card has been really good.
What was the last one we watched? Aleister Black.
Black versus Cien Almas.
Yes, that one was very good as well. Who's his valet there? Vega.
Selena Vega.
Yeah, she was awesome. She was man of the match for me. She basically interfered right at the perfect time.
Let's not give anything away.
Sorry.
Martin hasn't watched yet, so. But all right, we got 8 people watching. I said if we get 15, we'll do a giveaway.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what we're gonna give away, but I don't know. Maybe this Finn Balor.
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Maybe that Finn Balor. See how this is when you do it?
Can we give away this Sasha Banks?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Is that what it is?
This is the one with the face that I don't like. They made 2 Sasha Banks faces. There's this really weird smiley one, and then there's like a straight face. The straight face is much better.
I just realized, do you want your Boba Fett mug with all your pens and stuff like that on the table?
It's on the table now. I don't know what to do. All right, well, hey, we might as well get started. We got 8 people watching. Got a little bag of weirdness that I actually want to talk about.
Nice.
So, and then I don't know if we talked about this yet, but it finally came in.
Oh, yeah.
So,
no.
All right,
this guy looks like a dad.
Wait till you see these. They're really, really great. This is actually an old bag from when I went to Maine last year. I went to that Jetpack Comics. I just found the bag of the stuff that I found while I was out there.
Nice.
So, all right, so let's do a countdown. We will get this started. 5, 4, 3, 2. With a lightsaber that makes me feel like a giant. We are 5 Live. I'm Bobby T.
And I'm Crza.
And we are here in the arcade tonight, hanging out. We got NXT playing over the shoulder here. We have which is just funny because as I look at the screen here, I see that we're just like slightly looking over the camera, like we're talking to you, but we're like
yeah. It's like when you think that someone's talking to you, but they're actually talking to the person behind you.
That's exactly
you're like,
it.
Hey, like someone waves to you, and you're like, "Hey," and then you realize what they're waving to, and you're like,
else.
"Oh man, I just made myself look like an asshole."
Absolutely. So, did you end up seeing Ready Player One yet?
I have not.
Me either.
Yeah.
I want to see it so badly. I haven't seen Black Panther.
Black Panther was good.
Dude, my schedule, I went from Disney, then right into crazy work, and now, I'm working on another big project, so it's like one thing to another. I haven't had a chance for those things. So, I get to talk to people, I guess, on a camera.
There's nothing wrong with that. What's it called? That other movie, too, just came out this weekend. The horror movie where they have to be quiet. What's it called? I forget now. But John Krasinski is in it. And
horror
basically,
movie where they have to be quiet.
Yeah, there's these monsters that are like in the woods, and when they make noise, they can when the people make noise, the monsters can hear it.
Quiet Place.
Yes, there you go.
You know what? I thought that was like the Time Traveler's Wife or the House of Sand and Fog. Like I thought it was going to be something that sounds really cool.
It is. The trailer was fantastic because they're in the beginning. They're all walking as a family. John Krasinski, his wife, and I think he's got 2 kids, and she's actually pregnant too. And in the trailer, she's giving birth in the bathtub, like in water, to kind of like keep quiet. And the monsters are like in the house. It looks amazing. But in the opening part of the trailer, they're walking along this like gravel path, but they have sand laid down on top of the gravel, so they're walking on the sand to be quiet. Mm-hmm. And then the little kid has this like rocket ship toy, and it goes off, and like it starts making all this noise or whatever. And then like John Krasinski starts looking around, you can just see the trees like just flailing and freaking out, and he's like running towards it. Like, it was awesome. Yeah, I really have to see it. I'm off for the next few days. I actually had today, tomorrow, and Monday off. Yeah. I got a nice.
You're that into WrestleMania. You got to take the whole weekend off.
Exactly.
Watch Ring of Honor. You got to watch, which is actually going on right now. We have NXT on, but then Ring of Honor is running at the same exact time.
Yeah, I told my boss, I was like, listen, there's a lot of wrestling going on, and I have to watch all of it.
Yeah,
so I need this weekend off.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I can't be here.
So we actually have on the table a bunch of figures. It is WrestleMania weekend. For those who don't know, there is, like I was saying, we have a Ring of Honor show. The indie shows all over the place. WrestleMania itself, NXT Takeover, the Hall of Fame is going on. I guess that was last night. I have not watched that yet. Hey, there you go. Nana T just signed in.
Hello.
Jesus, I burped. So, yeah, it's a huge weekend. We've got a lot of really good matches so far. There's a few question marks, but got some of our favorite action figures and people who are kind of going to be in this weekend.
Favorites? You got John Cena right there. John Cena mark. Yeah.
Put that right there.
You know how I know you're a John Cena fan? You have a John Cena figure, and he's not even going to be
3 John Cena
He's
cards,
not even going to be at WrestleMania, and you have him there.
So that is the
big
rumor.
Match John, you got to have him there, right?
He's got to be there. John Cena's got to be in everything, just like Triple H.
Yeah.
Just be happy Triple H isn't like in the top middle, just reigning over everything.
With a big shovel, he's missing that as a prop there.
Just a big gold shovel.
Yeah.
I have a lightsaber.
There you go.
So we do have a crate to open.
Yes, we do.
Let's check that out. So we get the Japan crate. We have a ton of other videos where we open up and taste the tasty treats.
Yeah. Kit Kats are the most tasty.
That would be the most sought after, I think, of the things. You know, I really like the that corn log thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like it's like a
Twinkie, but but like a Cheeto. So it's the size of a Twinkie.
But it's like a giant Cheeto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much perfect. Mm-hmm. So this is JapanCrate.com.
A big giant corn log. It just doesn't
corn
sound
log.
right when you say that.
Corn log. I don't know. So
it's like
we hit 15. We'll do a little giveaway. We'll figure out what we're gonna give away. Got a ton of stuff down here. I did find a Space Ghost Pop.
Nice.
Still, nobody has figured out who my favorite. And Martin, you cannot play this one. No one has figured out who my favorite Sentai character is yet. And when they do, they get to win a free figure arts figure. But still, and I've said it.
Yeah.
I've said it multiple times on this show who my favorite is. So, and this is Sentai, not Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So Crza gets the big box here. I think it was 15 items, was it?
Something like that.
14 in a drink or something like
12, that? Yeah, 14 in the drink, yeah. I get it mostly for the drink because generally 9 times out of 10, the drink is fantastic.
It would actually be 11 times out of 12 because the only time that it happened was at Halloween when it was like squidding coffee or something.
Well, it was a trick or treat crate for the Halloween one, and we got the trick, which was like clam juice or something like that.
But then the treat
one was very good.
It was a bag of Kit Kats.
Yes, yeah.
That was the one that was the bag of Kit Kats, where it was like usually you'll get like maybe 2 or 3 in the cake. This was like full 20. Bag. It was a full bag of them. Oh, whoa. I think Gargano might have just died. Oh, see, I want Ciampa to win this one.
I do.
I really do, because he is so much not over. Well, he's over in all the right ways.
I have a question. Why is it in the previous match, the ref was wearing the standard attire? He was in a black and white WWE.
This is an unsanctioned match.
Is is that what that?
That is more than likely what the answer is. This is supposed to be an unsanctioned match. This is a grudge match.
I see.
So the referee would be, I guess, not,
because he's just wearing like a black polo.
Yeah, he's there to like do the count.
Yeah.
But like they're not going to get counted out. They're not going to get.
Gotcha. So if it's unsanctioned, the ref is not official.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't be an official ref, or it would be an official ref, but he would just be there to do the count, not to really.
Yeah, see, this match is awesome to me, but minus one thing: no Drake ref. If Drake ref was here,
he'd be crying.
Smiling
and crying.
Exactly. You know, he could go all Degrassi on us.
Oh, jeez, these things are just bound for the floor. Oh, wow, that was a double Alexa.
Oh,
that was and Alexa took out a Harley Quinn.
We can't have the goddess on the floor.
The goddess has to be stood up here.
So the drink for this month here for this crate, it's some kind of coffee thing. Kagabo Hojicha latte, Hojika latte.
Japanese milk tea.
Yeah, it's green tea roasted in a porcelain pot over charcoal rather than steamed. The roasted flavors create a toasty caramel taste that pairs well with the creamy milk of a latte.
So it does say hot or cold.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So I guess warm is the way you're gonna get it.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
So yeah, we've done videos where we specifically eat these things. We just figured tonight we'd kind of just go through them.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? Mike Jano signing in. Johnny Cleveland, yeah. Table needs a Hasbro Heads custom. Nah, brother, it's got Bobby T 5-time customs. It has the very, very, very special. Here, we'll get her rotating. The female body Hasbro figure that I had made in the style of the 80s figures. This is Alexa Bliss, but I've also done Charlotte, Becky, Asuka, and who was the other one? Bailey. So we did quite a few. I want to do a Dana Brooke.
Nice. This is actually pretty good. It's basically green tea with milk.
All right.
Yeah, not bad.
So Luna's also signed in. How you doing, buddy?
How's it going, guys?
We were just talking about this. I will be shipping out the stuff very soon. We got crazy busy down here and haven't even been to the post office. So for those of you who have one, you will get your stuff. I just haven't had a chance to ship it out yet.
All right.
What are we looking for?
I'm going to grab the big bag here first.
It says corn on the side.
Exactly. Matcha milk caramel corn. Matcha is a fine powder green tea that is often used in traditional tea ceremonies. These delicious caramel puffs are coated in matcha milk, blend with green tea, sourced from Uji, Kyoto. Enjoy the timeless matcha flavor with a modern twist in every bite.
So these are very interesting too, because they were the ones that are like almost like cheese curls.
Yeah, sort of.
Like they seem to use that a lot in the Japanese snacks as the puffed corn. Not puffed rice, puffed corn more than anything.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
could just give it a slice so it doesn't explode all over the room. That's how that would go. It'd be
Yeah,
like,
true.
And
that'd be hilarious. I think
we would lose out on these delicious corn treats.
A few months ago, we had a crate. I think it was the Attack on Titan crate. It might have been in February, January. February or January crate was the Attack on Titan themed one, and that one was like almost all like different flavored like potato chips and stuff like that. It was actually really cool.
It's really good
because I love potato chips.
Yeah, that's a lot more like a puffy Cheeto than anything else.
Yeah.
Mixed with like Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
I'm getting hints of Captain Crunch on the palate. Well, that's not bad.
No, I like them.
Kind of has a little bit of weird taste on the backside, but I think if you eat enough of them, you probably.
It's like it's a weird
tea maybe.
It's almost kind of like a waxy like residue kind of thing.
Yeah, I can't.
Maybe it's just the corn. You know, like how sometimes we eat Cheetos.
Hey Luna, yes, I did get your address. It is in my mailbox. Again, very sorry. We had Khalil, hopefully, who's watching. We got the code over to him. Same thing. I had completely forgotten about. Not really forgotten, but got busy, and then it just kept getting pushed back and pushed back. Why do they have a strap now around their hands?
I don't know. Match? Yeah, I guess they've strapped each other together.
Now they're finally. Is this like finally the stipulation is being followed after all this time?
All right, so the next one I want to try are these ones here. Truffle milk ganache.
Yeah, ganache.
Have a taste of luxury in these chocolate truffles filled with a blend of milk chocolate, ganache, and fragrant orange liqueur-like.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. I'm up on my feet. My anxiety cannot deal with this. Yeah, Buchanan, dude, this is hard, man. This is such an awesome match, and actually my favorite so far is the six-man. Ricochet, first move of the night, is a springboard sidestep, two steps to the side, shooting star press to the outside. Oh!
That was nice. It is so... Yeah. That move was so devastating. That move was so devastating. The feed froze up for a second.
Yeah, the feed really froze up. He just hit that, and it just like... Wow. So my daughter now my daughter now does fully the yes chant in the car. When I'm driving her to her grandmother's house to be taken care of for the day, I put on the Daniel Bryan song and I look in the back seat and no matter what she's doing, she'll drop it and just she doesn't do this. It's thumbs. So she just thumbs up.
Close enough.
It's yes.
I think Mama T is actually
Mama T's gonna want one, huh?
Gonna like these.
Mommy T, if you are awake and can hear this, come down. You don't got to be on the camera, but we'll throw you one from this side. Yeah, Martin, that's probably best. Martin said he's dropping out till Takeover is over for him. That's probably best. We are going to ruin this. I did not actually see the mixed tag final match, Luna. Who was it? I know that Braun and Alexa had made it. Mm-hmm. I think it was supposed to be against Charlotte and Bobby Roode, but then someone stepped in for Charlotte because she had a mouth infection. Like she had like an infected tooth or something. Yeah, put in the chat if you guys know who Luna. Tell me who was in it. Oh,
all right. So the next one. Actually, I want to try these ones. Purell.
It's just Purell. They're getting
it's like
hand sanitizer. Purell.
Yeah.
Pure RAL. Oh, wow. Gummy. These guys really slimmed down for this match, too. Because Gargano's got, he's standing in the corner and he's got these ripped-ass abs, but then, he's got loose skin all around the bottom of it because he clearly has just been working out nonstop.
Dude, they've been mining. All. That was a nice kick.
Oh, my God. This match is making me crazy. Oh, my God. Very sorry, guys. Asuka versus Bobby Roode. Who ended up winning it? Because I think I would assume Asuka. Keep her undefeated.
Does that count?
I think it does because it's undefeated in singles matches. So I think even in the Goldberg situation, I think he was in one of those World War III events where he was thrown out, but that doesn't count as a loss because it's not a singles match.
Now I wonder if.
Oh yeah, Team Oscar won. Okay,
Nice.
cool. I like it. I love the Miz. So
I wonder if these guys.
get the fuck out. That's delicious.
Yeah, I told you.
Wow.
I'll leave a few for Mommy T there because I know she's probably gonna want it.
I'm gonna keep that for the inevitable squid candy that's on the way.
Yeah. Now I wonder if these guys trained now. So if Ciampa was training in the mines, was he like the Soviet and like training in like the state of the art facility, like, and having
so there's like a synthesizer solo and the lights are going.
Exactly. He's like every
punching the machine.
Yes,
and
every metric is being is being recorded and studied, and he's just breaking rocks. And
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. So yeah, these were delicious.
Yes, they are.
Like this chocolate, like I want to eat the other half, but like again, I know there's always something weird.
There really is.
There was that ketchup piece, man.
Yes.
That one that I wanted to throw up on the table.
See,
that time.
That was my bad because I didn't know you don't like ketchup. But I want to try this though.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Dude, I want to murder Beavis and Ryan for their ketchuping. If you want a quick peek into my life of revenge, this happened now almost 20 years ago. I haven't forgotten, and I am I like when my justice comes back. It's gonna be swift and hard. I wanted to get a male stripper for the night of my bachelor party to come and lap dance both Ryan and Beavis because they got me to eat a ketchup potato chip.
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
sounds like legitimate comeuppance, yeah.
Actually, it was at that point. Truthfully, it was 10 years at that point.
Okay.
But still, sons of bitches.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that fire. 20 years now, the fire is
still
not,
burns.
Yeah. Have you ever
taste it?
Have you ever seen that movie? Oh, God, I can't remember what it's called now.
Over the Top.
No.
Is it Over the Top?
No.
Is there arm wrestling?
No.
Is there a child custody battle?
Yes. No, there is not.
So it is Over the Top.
What
I guess I'm asking is, can we watch Over the Top
we
after
could.
this?
You don't have to ask. We could. I mean, hell, you can put it on right now. Well, I'll watch Over the Top with you.
I can't.
I wish
this match makes you want to murder somebody.
I wish I'd brought a hat because I would have turned it backwards, and that would have.
Well, that would just blown all the action figures off the table. Then we would have
known I'm serious. But it's a movie from, I think it's from Kevin Smith's production company, View Askew. Is that them? I think, if I remember correctly. But basically, this guy, he is a clown, and then he gets this idea to become a male stripper as the clown.
That is a View Askew movie.
Yes,
it's called.
And then he gets attacked. He gets hired.
Is this the one that's got the rape scene in it?
Yes.
I can't
but
remember
then he
the name
becomes
of the
like
movie.
a vigilante.
Let's see, actually. Gingerbeard, as a matter of fact, he just went to, speaking of View Askew, he was just at Jane Silent Bob's Secret Stash.
Nice.
He's in New Jersey right now. I don't think this man is going to poop for like a week.
Yeah.
He is from Orlando, but originally from Jersey, so he wants pizza and bagels and all these things. But then you realize, dude, you can't eat that many bagels. You gotta stop. He had a slice of pizza.
He's got like 5 toaster ovens like set up, and they've all got bagel bites.
Yeah,
he's just.
He had a piece of pizza that had baked ziti on it. Nice. It was like, dude, delicious.
Yeah,
I get it.
You got to do what you got to do.
But you are not gonna shit for a little while. Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. Dude's eye is jacked. Oh, come on. Oh, he's such a heel, too. You know he's about to turn.
Yeah.
Guys, for anybody who's watching this right now, we are really seriously like half into NXT. This show is going to get a lot better once NXT is over. But right now it's very hard to kind of half focus because this is just awesome.
But yeah, so you could have done something like that. Gotten that clown male stripper thing to... that movie was so messed up though.
That was a messed up
because
movie.
he gets attacked, and then he becomes like this like vigilante like hero because he saves the kid who's being held hostage by his parents.
Yeah, no. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he took the thing off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here it comes. jeez.
He's like, eat it.
Oh my god! Holy shit! That was amazing.
That was awesome.
Oh wow. Okay, now I guess we can turn off wrestling.
Yeah.
Gee, well, you know, let's leave it on because of the last pay-per-view was when Ciampa came out, so you never know what's gonna happen. Beavis was at that one, the son of a bitch. Not Reaper. Let's see.
I know. Yeah. I'm drawing such a blank.
Same thing here. Like I've seen this.
Yeah.
This movie, I just can't. Clerks.
I don't. What's his name was in it? The dude from Clerks. Not Randall, but Dante. I'm pretty sure he's the clown.
He is. Yes. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And so he saves the kid and he becomes like this vigilante, and then the people who attacked him basically start blackmailing him because they're like, hey, we have this videotaped of us attacking you, and you dressing up like a clown but in like women's clothing and so like that. But you could have done something like that. See?
So you know what, we might as well say, what are you watching?
Well, it's weird. I've been on like a really weird just binge movie watching. Crackle, which is
that's all comedy, isn't it?
No, they have everything on there.
Okay.
They've got all they're basically a poor man's Netflix because it's free, but there's ads. But they're doing their own.
Is it vulgar?
Yes. I think that's it. Yep.
He plays Flappy.
Yes.
There you go.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah, no, this is a rad ass movie. It is hard to watch at parts.
Like, it is, but it's good.
Yeah.
So Crackle is like a poor man's Netflix, because it's free. But then you have the ads. But they've been killing it with the movies that they've added on there lately. All 3 Karate Kids are on there, so I've been watching.
Nice.
I've been watching those.
Martin's like least favorite thing on the planet, apparently.
The 2 Conan movies are on there. What else did I watch that was on there? Oh geez, I probably watched like 6 or 7 movies on there just because. Nice. I think Beverly Hills Ninja is on there.
Really, I haven't seen that movie in years.
Exactly. The comedies. Desperado's on there. El Mariachi's on there as well. So like they just added a ton of really good action.
Yeah, those are all solid.
And comedy flicks as well.
Dude,
so I've
Buchanan saying yes, dude. That ending was awesome. Just to go over, Trevor Frick saying, "Damn it, he wish he was watching NXT." Dude, sign up. If you sign up for the network right now, you get a free month, so you get NXT and you get WrestleMania tomorrow for free in your free sign up. So totally worth it.
That's a nice little pitch for the WWE.
Yeah, I don't work for WWE, but it is the best way to do this thing. And then Jamie Marshall, Ninja, saying he's watching the back of his eyelids.
Nice.
So he's actually hasn't been feeling too good lately, so we'll wish a good 5 Alive get well soon.
Yeah.
Out to Ninja. Hopefully start feeling better, brother. Still, we are going to be down in West Virginia, Miracle at the Mountain. I'm still getting pumped. They keep announcing things for it. Al Snow is going to be there. That was really awesome. Nice. Tennille's going to be there. We actually have coming up here in Connecticut a Lucha Night at the Eddie W. Wrestling. That's going to have, I think it was, actually I want to get the card up, but something's going to be happening that I never thought would happen.
What's that?
Ron Simmons and my father are going to be in the same room.
Uh-oh.
Now.
That can't be. That can't happen.
I don't know if it can happen. I don't know. And that's what I was saying was that...
I think it's going to create some kind of, like,
they can't
paradox.
Touch. Yeah, they can't touch. But at this point, I can't say that Ron Simmons isn't my father because I've never seen them in the same room at the same time. Now, what's actually funny is when we do see them together, we're going to realize how much they don't look alike. But, although it is funny, when my father does call, a picture of Ron Simmons pops up.
Nice.
So, yeah, NEW on April 20th in Waterbury, Connecticut, 8 o'clock, is going to be doing Lucha Mania. Ray Phoenix, Penta El Om, Flip Gordon, and Super Crazy are all going to be at this event. Wow. I'm pumped for Super Crazy. Emma versus Mandy Leon, which was actually a match we had just recently seen at their WrestleFest, and then Ron Simmons is making an appearance. I think usually he is either going to come out and just say some things.
He'll say damn, and then...
he probably, he's going to come out and say 1 or 2 things, and then he'll be signing, so that's where we're going to hopefully get to see him again. Nice. If you go over to our Instagram, at 5AliveVP.
Yep.
You'll see the picture of all of us with Ron Simmons. You get to hold the belt and everything.
That was at New York Comic Con there. He was there signing autographs and taking pictures with the belt and all that good stuff. These are fantastic. These Purell.
Oh, hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
April 21st in Bethany, Connecticut at the NEW Arena, they're having a match the next night. 2 back-to-back. That Lucha Mania is not going to be the same. Uh-oh. So you have Wrecking Ball Gursky versus Flip Gordon for the belt, which is what I've been waiting for. Robbie E. and Ken Zagami versus Adrenaline Rush. We just saw that match at WrestleFest. There was a title change. Man Scout Jake Manning versus King Brian.
Nice.
I love Man Scout. This dude was awesome. He got up on the top rope. He was going up against King Brian and his crew, and they're down on the ground. He stands up on the top rope, and he bolt straight, and he pulls out a Boy Scout method, the Boy Scout manual, and he reads a thing, and he looks over his shoulder, and he reads it again, and he closes it and does a perfect trust fall.
Nice.
Like he was checking the book to make sure.
That's good.
Holy shit, dude. Me and Martin blew up for that. It was so good.
That's perfect for his character. That's awesome, yeah.
Oh, he's great. And he's a solid wrestler. He's almost like Sami Zayn-ish. He's willing to do a lot of things, and he can do a lot of things.
That's awesome.
Big Bacon versus JT Dunn. As we go deeper down, Josh Briggs versus Malonis, whatever. Now we're kind of... let's see. Lower the... Ron Zombie. They keep Ron Zombie on retainer. It's just hardcore matches. Plunder matches. I can't stand that shit. But that said, dude, second row, $17.
That's not bad.
For a night of decent wrestling, the Flip Gordon match alone is worth it. Now that's making me think I might have to go see wrestling next weekend. In like 2 weeks. We'll see here.
So much wrestling.
Always. It seems like it never stops, man. Oh, nice. Gingerbeard is in. We're going to go over to the chat real quick before we get over to your Apple deals.
I already ate like 5 of them.
Oh, okay. Trevor Frick saying that he was signed up until a month ago, but he was really skimming shows. Yeah, when you're only watching 1 or 2 shows, you're not watching NXT every week and kind of that exclusive. Really, NXT, you just get to watch it the next day on Hulu anyway. Yeah. So, all right, what do you got?
I got these apple gummies. So yeah, it's like it's actually really good. The flavor is the flavor is actually very, very intense. Like it.
Holy shit! That smells like I have some stuff that I sculpt with. Yeah. That it's a 2-piece epoxy. When you put the 2 pieces together,
it smells like that.
This is what it smells like.
I hope this tastes better.
No. Epoxy's way better.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like,
that's like it's weird. It's not like gummy like we get here.
No,
like it's definitely different.
But like the minute you bite into it, you get the apple flavor, immediately, which is awesome. I guess, but if you don't like apples, then you're not gonna like it.
Yeah, no.
If you,
that's really good.
If you like apples, I highly recommend it. If you don't, nah.
So here's some of the random stuff that I had picked up.
Yeah,
we'll jump into this little bag here. I got some pins. Here we go. So these are in the 1970s and 80s. Fisher-Price had made a line of figures called the Adventure People, and there would be a camping set and a stuntman set and an ambulance and a underwater excavation, and there'd be all these really cool sets. So I lucked out. This guy had at a flea market just like this tote of random stuff. Yeah, the dirtiest figures I've ever seen. Nice. So I ended up giving them a bath, scrubbed them with a toothbrush. They're actually relatively clean. When you saw them originally, like all the faces were just caked with almost like you dry brush, but you didn't do the second part. You just put the shade.
I do not understand how people's stuff gets that bad.
How does it get to that point? Yeah.
I used to work at Goodwill, and there'd be times where people would be bringing their stuff in to donate, and it's just like, I'm like, dude, did you get this from the Temple of Doom? Like, that's real. Like, did you
from the insect room in the Temple of Doom?
Exactly. Did you raid the Temple of the Jovitos and get seriously, like, it looked like a big cobweb, like just over all of it. Like
That's
it's not like
crazy.
it's over like one thing. It's just over like the box is about that big, and then the cobweb is just over. And I'm like, dude, what lost civilization did you get these things from? That's
from the land of the lost.
Apparently.
So Ninja saying he picked up the Sting Luger Funko 2-pack. It's definitely worth getting. I love it. That's Surfer Luger, or I'm sorry, Surfer Sting with Black Tights Luger, I believe. Love it. The as much as we've given Luger shit for his incredibly long matches versus Ric Flair. Like, I honestly think that dude was the bright spot in wrestling back then, because as great as Ric Flair is, like, his matches versus Luger were really good. At least the build up to them was. Then you get into these 45-minute count out situations, which just I don't understand how they didn't burn the building down that night.
Yeah, I don't know.
So anyway, yeah. So I got the scuba guy, a motorcycle guy, an astronaut, and a medic. And look how freaking awesome those are.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And then, so what's really cool is if you go online, there's also a robot.
I had this toy.
A lot of people had these.
I specifically remember this astronaut.
Well, so they've made that with like black, with a clear top, with a green neck. They made it in all like, so they would just swap out all these different colorways all the time. Same with the motorcycle driver.
Yep.
And what's cool is the head goes all the way down on them, so that if they're in some of these different vehicles, their heads will move, so they're not kind of stuck. All of them have this weird one arm curved and one arm straight. But yeah, I absolutely love these things. So the ones, however, I wanted to talk about,
are Grandpa and Dad.
Johnny Quest.
Is that what?
This, it clearly is what they're going for here. Let's see if you can see him in the thing here. That is clearly Johnny Quest.
This guy looks like Bill Murray from The Life Aquatic. Steve Zissou.
Yeah, he does. He absolutely does.
This guy looks like Scotty from Star Trek. After like a long mission out in space.
Relaxed Chuck Norris.
Yeah, there you go.
They actually have the same head, which is kind of funny. Just painted differently. But these were absolutely great. They're called Adventure People. So if you get a chance, definitely look them up on eBay. You can find some really weird stuff. They're really fun figures. Like I said, I think these were 25 cents a piece. And then I got a ton of pins. You know, you guys aren't going to really be able to see them up there, but there's some good ones. There's some Star Trek stuff, Star Wars.
Yeah, I like the Klingon Empire logo you got here.
Well, those ones. There you go, buddy.
Oh, nice. Wow.
So I just pulled out a For the Record.ws pin, which brought Crza back pretty much immediately.
Yeah,
that was the original podcast from many moons ago. So
that's how we met, really.
That's how we met.
Yeah. Because I mean, I was there at the movies when we saw The Abomination.
You saw Spanglish.
Yes. Yep. But I was with another group of friends, and we sat at a different area of the theater, and then you and Martin and Jay and his wife were all
we were
all together. Yeah.
So yeah, these actually, now I'm looking at them, I'm remembering, these were the ones that I had a baby carrier for when my baby was a little baby, and these were the ones, these were on her baby carrier. So there was the Starfleet ones, there's like astrophysics and whatnot. The Klingon one, totally awesome. But
I like the Dragon Zord one.
Had a fucking Labyrinth.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty fun little set of pins. But definitely get out there and check out Adventure People. They are absolutely awesome.
But yeah, if it hadn't been for the record and Offbeat and everything like that, that's
there's
how
5 Alive.
They're
let's really because me and Martin would have never met. That's how I met Martin too.
True,
so
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Cynthia's on. Cynthia is actually on vacation.
Yeah.
So thank you for tuning in. I know you're on your vacation right now. She's in Washington D.C.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoy our nation's capital. And no, it's not
good. Well, luckily she said it was snowing
Ooh,
earlier.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird. But that said, she fucking hates the heat. Working in Orlando until August and does not like heat.
Yeah, but I think it's still hotter. Isn't it hotter in Hong Kong than it is? No, really?
No. Because in Orlando, it's going to get to be about 95 degrees with 90% humidity, where it feels like it's 110.
Yeah.
And you're just sweating uncontrollably. It's awful. It's miserable.
No, believe me, I've been to Florida in the middle of summer, and
it's rough, man.
I can't deal with it.
Oh yeah, Luna, dude. When Luger flew in on that helicopter,
Yes.
and he body slammed. That was on the Intrepid, which is actually funny. I was gonna say, where I got these pins was actually on the Intrepid.
Oh.
They were doing the Star Trek 50th anniversary, so we got to sit in the captain's chair and we got to do all that stuff. It was really cool.
Sweet.
Got to actually have a really great picture of my daughter sitting in her Starfleet uniform in the captain's chair, and it's the next gen chair with the neck because she loves Picard. And she's got like the looking off into the distance. And we got another picture. She's like pointing like this. It's like, thank you for posing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really great.
I was thinking about that, or thinking about this the other day. Just going back to.
Oh, sorry. Bill just said he's watching us on a 60 or 70-inch TV right now.
Wow,
I'm
sorry.
Big.
I apologize that you have to look at that, look at us in that manner. Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
We were going back to Hong Kong and everything like that. I was thinking about this the other day. Look what you did. Look what you did.
All right, Hong Kong. Don't let me interrupt you with knocking all these over.
So, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, China doesn't really have like a nickname. Like when you watch World War II documentaries, it's always like the fatherland when they refer to Nazi Germany.
Tread lightly.
No, but with Russia or the Soviet Union, it's the motherland. And I'm like, well, what's China? Like, what's there?
China?
I was thinking mainland, like, oh, mainland China.
Yeah,
like that's.
No, you're right.
There's nothing.
Yeah, like Germany's like their fatherland.
Yeah, exactly. When you watch documentaries, they're always talking about that's what
they don't
they
refer to their land.
Yeah, it's always the fatherland, and
interesting.
And I just thought what's China's communist thing or whatever, and like I was like, well, mainland, that's I think when a lot of the times when the news refers to the People's Republic, it's always mainland China.
Mainland China. Yeah, so the mainland, I guess.
I'm gonna try to get that to
You're
work.
Get that
yeah,
going?
exactly.
All
That's
right.
gonna be my thing. Like mainland
so,
China.
As I knocked all these things over, Ryan comments, "You ruined it!" And all I could see in my head is Adam Sandler with the "You ruined it!"
Yes, yeah.
Oh man.
What was that? That's Billy Madison. You
so.
blew it. You blew it.
Yeah.
You blew it.
Jesus, God, I didn't watch it. That's how you feel old when you realize that movie is like 25 years old, and you're like, shit, that didn't come out last week.
I remember years ago. God, I had to have been in my early 20s. They did like a special anniversary for the release of Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, and they put them together in a 2-pack. And I was like, yes! And I went out and I bought the 2-pack, and I was like,
the best.
I love these movies. I need this for my collection. And I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, no, I had those. I bought them on VHS, and then I actually dubbed them onto one tape, so that I could then take that tape with me when I'd go random places. Because I'm like 15 years old, and it was like that and Dumb and Dumber, and whatever random other crap. I was probably Face Off, because it's two things.
Oh my God.
The face comes off. But then they're facing off. But the face comes off.
You've blown my mind. It's too complicated for me.
No, this is two things.
This is like the beginning of Rick and Morty. Yeah, it's just like that's how deep Face Off is.
Well, then you're not ready for Face Off, and you shouldn't be allowed to talk about it, you stupid idiot.
Speaking of Rick and Morty, I pre-ordered the Rick and Morty. They're releasing a virtual reality Rick and Morty game for the PS4. I pre-ordered it, not because I have a VR headset, because I don't, but it's coming with a special pop.
Oh.
Yeah, so...
I might have to order one myself.
I pre-ordered it.
Is it Doofus Rick?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen what the pop looks like.
I want that Doofus Rick so damn bad, man. It's killing me. So, June 24th, we're going to that pop convention. I'm going to contact some of those people ahead of time. Like, dude, if you have it, bring it. I will buy it. Like, at this point, too, it's at that $40 line. Like I won't spend more than $40 on it. I'll take it loose. It doesn't even need to be packaged. Oh. Also on our at 5AliveVP Instagram, Bobby T shakes it off.
Oh God, yeah. It's a shame too because there were people at that pop swap that had storefronts where they sell their pops, but had no information regarding where
how to even get to storefront. We're talking to this guy, and I said to him, I was like, oh, he's like, oh yeah, I have that back in my store. Cool, where's your store? Oh.
Yeah, he's like, well, I didn't bring.
It's like 5 minutes from here. Okay, well, where is it?
We don't know where that is because we're from Connecticut. He didn't have.
He's trying to give me directions. He's like, oh, you take a right on 5th, and you're gonna go down. And it's like, dude, give me an address.
Yeah. Not only that, so he didn't have business cards because he's like, oh, I left them at the shop. Then he doesn't know the address. Like he didn't tell us, and then he just tells us to Google it.
What the fuck? Yeah. I'm over here on Google. Like, nah, dude. What's your address?
Yeah, you want us to go to your store, and then you tell us to Google where your store is.
So,
needless to say, we did not make a trip to that store.
I do not do not currently have a doofus Rick. The amount of people who are like, "Oh, I have it back at the store." Well, why wouldn't you bring a $40 pop with you? Like, so anyway, whatever.
One guy brought a $1,000 pop with him.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I don't have doofus Rick." And I think he had that voice. Hey, man, what the fuck?
Sounds about right.
I'm a stupid idiot. Like that's all I heard. Anyway, no, I do want that quite a bit, and we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
For you guys who are just super huge fans of 5Alive and want to do something nice for us,
Doofus Rick.
Yeah, Doofus Rick.
Currently, all we have is the small Doofus Rick. He doesn't stand up. It's awful. So,
what kind of? I mean, can we really call ourselves collectors if we don't have a Doofus Rick pop?
I don't think so.
No, yeah.
So Buchanan's saying that he goes, "Is it canceled? I hope it's canceled." Currently, they're saying that Cartoon Network has not ordered.
I said that 2 weeks ago to you guys, and then you're like, "No, it's just Harmon positioning himself playing games."
I still think it's playing games.
I said that. I was like, Cartoon Network
season 3, same bullshit.
Yeah.
They did the same thing. And then now they're expecting us to kind of fall for it again in season 4. I feel like what's going to happen here is they are currently putting together this season because why would you let that much money sit and die on the table? That's number one. Not going to happen.
They're hiring more women to be on the show because to infuriate their fans.
To get their fans mad.
Yeah, because everybody hated women writing for the show apparently.
Yeah, they're the worst, most toxic fans.
I
love Rick and Morty. I'm not saying it ironically. I really do like the show, and
I liked it before it was cool.
It bothers me that the fandom has really destroyed it to that extent.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
I mean, Cartoon Network seems to be kind of notorious for that too, because like look at how long it took them to get new seasons of the Boondocks out and new seasons of the Venture Brothers out as well.
This is so, I think Rick and Morty is so popular that they can drop it at any time and it's going to be the #1 rated thing that night.
Probably.
The last time they did it, I believe Game of Thrones was premiering or was in its like second week and they put out season 3 and you go, oh my God, it's after Game of Thrones. This is perfect. Yeah. And everybody went nuts for season 3. It's tempting the Pickle Rick thing immediately. The people were screaming Pickle Rick and didn't even know the context of what they were talking about at that point. So I really do think that we are seeing not posturing by Harmon, but posturing by the gang.
Yeah.
They're biding their time until the right event comes up and they can sneak right behind it.
Maybe that, or maybe they also kind of realize that the community is toxic and maybe they're like, hey, let's let it die down, let the hype die down a little bit, get people back to neutral. And then go again. I don't know.
Could be. Yeah, Buchanan saying here on the thing that he says is that the fandom is why he doesn't like it.
It's sad too because the show is really really good. I actually didn't even watch all of season 3. I just could not get into it. I loved season 1 for the randomness and the spontaneity of it. But now where it's getting to the point where, you're having layers upon layers and all that stuff and like what this means and what that means and where Rick is going. And I don't care about that. You lost me. And maybe I am too dumb. maybe I am too stupid to understand, this is where, like, we could, if we weren't doing a live show, you could edit something in, like, a side right here, like, yeah, exactly.
Dunce hat.
That's
Not doing good.
Just turn me into, like, a donkey, like they used to do in, like, the old cartoons or whatever. Yeah. But I don't care about that. I don't care about the Rick multiverse and the millions upon millions of Ricks and Mortys. I like the episodes for the random episodes that they are.
Yeah, you want the episodic ones.
Yeah, and once they kind of got away from that, for me, I just kind of I tuned out, because then the fan base was everything's, what does this mean? What does that mean? This is what this is. This is what that is. I'm like, dude, I don't.
So
care.
I am certainly one of those people, because I do enjoy Dan Harmon's writing. I do know that when he writes deep. He does, not everything is on the surface. He's gonna probably try to stab me in the heart a couple times, which they are very successful at doing. End of season 3, perfect example. I'm sorry, end of season 2, where Rick gets locked up, and that's a really heavy episode. Like when they attack and he's on the run and everything. Like it was really good stuff. So we'll go over to the chat. Ryan saying the fan is why he doesn't like it. So Jacob Luna says he sent a picture on Facebook of a Red Hulk that he got from a thrift store for $5. He doesn't know much about it. See if we could tell him anything about it. I think the Red Hulk that you got, if I'm remembering the picture correctly, is the Diamond Select Red Hulk from.
I think that was a GameStop exclusive, wasn't it?
It might have been. It was from about 2000. I want to say 2006, 2007.
Oh, no, I think about a different one.
It's much older. Yeah, Craybeard saying the fandom of Rick and Morty had ruined it for him.
Yeah,
recognizing it he recognizes it for being a smart show, but he's burnt out on it, which is pretty much what you're saying.
Yeah. What I want is a Mr. Meeseeks spin-off show. I'd watch Mr.
So
Dude, I would watch the Meeseeks do their thing.
Verse?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Told from the angle of the box.
Yes. Just doing whatever random, But
wait, what if the box is a multiverse, right?
True.
Stay with me. And Rick and Morty aren't Rick and Morty, that they're actually a Meeseeks that is gonna.
That episode is really what solidified my love for that show.
The Meeseeks, so good.
And I'm pretty sure I've told this story before. I despised that show because we had a promo on it at work, and I would hear it over and over again, and I was like, "This show's fucking terrible." I fucking hate
just
it.
Just real hate.
I'm going to murder these people. Hate. And then I just happened. I think I was playing a game on my computer, and I had the TV on. And the Meeseeks came or whatever, and I was like, "This is amazing," and I started really getting into it and watching it. But yeah, I can't support it anymore. With just how over the top it's getting, with the layers upon layers of what's going on and stuff like that. I just want to watch a cartoon. That's really what it comes down to.
Well, then watch Looney Tunes.
I should.
Piece of shit.
Looney Tunes could have a deep socio-economic,
Here's a piece
message.
of news that came out now, and a lot of people like to go for the sensational story and never do much of the follow-up, but here is the follow-up. Eric Arden, a.k.a. Enzo Amore, has been cleared of all charges, and the investigation is now closed. The accuser has also disappeared from social media and basically just went underground.
Yeah.
So Enzo's clear. He did not do the things that he was accused of. I'm not going to give him credit for, I guess, not raping somebody, but he didn't do what was said. Now, the issue is that his being fired from the WWE had a lot less to do with that issue, and that he knew something was going on and he hid it so that he can continue to go, and then it blew up in their faces like this. So that's actually why he ended up fired. We'll see if Vince can forgive that. I mean, the dude was over as hell.
Yeah.
So Kaz is going to be coming back sooner than later. You can write a new angle with them.
That's interesting.
So, but yeah, he's that's that. Oh, Ryan, are you talking about? All right, hold on. So he said Enzo Amore is going to be the new leader of the Bullet Club. Interesting. Yeah, he's saying here, and he's supposedly going to be the new leader of the Bullet Club. So, anyways, hey guys, remember to while we're here, like, share, and subscribe. Click the like. What is actually pretty hilarious is we've been getting people coming in and coming out
Yeah.
over and over and over again because I listed NXT Takeover in the thing. So people are watching this for 2 seconds and realizing, oh shit, they're not giving away free. Yeah, we're not shutting down our channel for that.
Yeah.
We're shutting it down for other reasons. Oh, really? Yeah, I hadn't read that Enzo rumor saying that Enzo, yeah, as the leader. I would assume maybe that would happen after All In.
Yeah.
Like that's still not till September, so who really knows? Yeah, this event was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This event, like match for match, was just phenomenal. Now I'm afraid of what really is going to happen tomorrow on Mania, because Mania is not going to be this good.
Like, what are you talking about? Roman Reigns winning the belt is going to be
and now it's coming
phenomenal.
out that Brock is out. Like he's officially going to go. So we have talked quite a bit about wrestling tonight. Well, it is kind of what it is.
It's WrestleMania weekend. Why not talk about wrestling?
So Jacob Luna saying that he shouldn't come back. He was too soft. So, all right. Do you guys, podcast wise, I listen to a ton of podcasts. One that I like is Wrestle Talk, personally with Luke Owen and Ollie Davis. Really decent. I like their longer form stuff, but every time I see soft, I now think the Swaft, SWAFT. They're the fans of certain. So they have a YouTube channel. They have a Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
They got a podcast. So they have different names. Like people prefer it in different ways. So the people who watch YouTube are the Swaft Nation.
Nice.
And the people who watch it on this have a different name.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I hear soft, I think SWAFT.
That's awesome.
Swaft. Oh, yeah, awesome. Popcom's on. What's going on, bro?
How's it going?
So, wow, yeah, that would be really good to see Enzo. I'd be interested to see him in... Would he be Ring of Honor Bullet Club, or would he be New Japan Bullet Club? And that's, I guess, the real question for me. Seems like the Ring of Honor Bullet Club is fun, but it's really all about the NJPW one. Like, so, what are you listening to while we're talking about podcasts?
I've been listening to a lot of music again recently. I found this band, which they're called The Infested, and they sound a lot like that Choking Victim, Leftover Crack, New York.
Okay.
That squat. There's a bunch of bands that came out of that I think it's in Manhattan. This squat, and it's basically all the same members for the most part, and then they all kind of sound the same. There's a few of them. There's Choking Victim, Leftover Crack, Morning Glory, and I think F- might be another one as well. So this band, The Infested, they sound a lot like, it's called crack rocksteady is the
that is quite the subgenre.
Yeah, that's what they bill themselves as in terms of, I guess, musical stylings. So they kind of have that crack rocksteady style, but they're from England. And yeah, they're actually really, really good. I like them a lot. They've got, I think, two EPs out that I've been listening to, and they're very, very good. I've also been listening to who else? Let's see. There was another band that I just got super into, and I've been listening to a lot of stuff lately too. I'm just drawing blanks like all over tonight. I don't know why. My mind is
it's NXT. It's killing you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is.
So what's funny is Cynthia had to sign out. She couldn't keep watching the show, but
she's like, she couldn't do it because she just couldn't stand it. Is that what it is?
She said, "Sorry, Bob. The internet is very unstable at the place where I'm staying. The house is too old. Straight out of a horror movie."
Nice.
Cynthia, if you're still watching, if you can still hear us, take pictures, please. We want to see. I gotta see this. Is it like creepy?
Is it like
Shining?
Yeah, is it like Texas Chainsaw Massacre house? Is it Resident Evil Mansion style? Like, what's going on?
I think. Oh, let's see. Luna just sent the picture here. We'll check it out right now. Yeah, I think that is the Diamond Select, if I'm correct. That is the Diamond Select Red Hulk from about 2006 or 7. What does his foot say? I believe the foot or the inside of his leg is going to have the year. But that it seems like the Diamond Select one.
Nice.
All right. Enzo and the Bullet Club, I hope not. This is Trevor Frick saying. Good talker, but not on the same level wrestling-wise as a lot of the other guys. That is a big deal. You can't... In NJPW, just being good on the microphone is not nearly enough for anyone.
Maybe being in the Bullet Club with them, he can become a better wrestler. You know, get that shore up that weakness in his game.
You're only as good as your competition.
Yeah.
He would have to pick it up pretty big time there. So, he's saying Buchanan saying that I was listening to Slaves until they got dropped for sexual harassment. Forward it, the year won't be right. It reuses a Hulk mode. That is right. Yeah, it's the same Hulk mold with a different head. I really do think it's the one from about like 2006 or 2007. It's probably a remake. Why it says 2014 could be Red Hulk Diamond Select from.
I'm pretty sure I saw a Red Hulk that was a GameStop exclusive, so that's why I'm thinking that it might be a remake. I don't know.
So I'm doing a little Google foo right now. We'll see if we could see what we're looking for here.
But yeah, so I've been listening to The Infested. I've been listening to Choking Victim, Leftover Crack, that kind of stuff. Oh, this other band I really like that I've been getting into recently too is called Introspect.
Okay.
They're like an electronic punk band. So they have a lot of like synth and like techno.
Weird.
Yeah,
okay.
It's actually really good. I like it a lot. So.
All right, so I think I kind of narrowed you down here a little bit. Is it a 10-inch figure? It seems like it's going to be. Did it have its base? There is a Hulk currently on eBay right now, listed as Marvel Select Green and Red Hulk 10-inch action figures. They are from Diamond Select. They are from 2014. So that's pretty much what you're looking at. The pair are selling loose for $45. We'll see if they sell for that. I got a funny feeling they seem like they were 20 a piece, complete loose. It's a cool figure. Oh yeah, dude! All Randy Bowen Hulk statues are phenomenal. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bowen was one very early on who was starting to do he had the Marvel statues that he was doing around 99, 2000, 2001. Some of that work, it's just classic versions of these things. Okay. It's not a fancy pants version. It's just what it's supposed to be. I have a Dr. Doom statue. It's things about this big, and he's in a turret with his foot up and the flags.
Nice, that's awesome.
I have a Thanos that comes with it's on the base is the Infinity Gems around the base, and it's this awesome bust. Some of the greatest stuff, but again, very simple.
Speaking of that, I wish I'd known about this earlier. There's a collector's edition of the God of War game that's coming out in April. It's God of War 4. Okay. It's called the Stonemason edition, and it comes with a statue from NECA.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think the price for the game and with the statue and everything for that collector's is around, I want to say $149.
Okay.
But for the NECA statue, I think it's
probably gonna be about $100.
Yeah, I think it'd be worth it. I unfortunately, I'm pretty sure all the pre-orders are reserved for that because it's like a limited edition thing.
Yeah.
But if I'd known it would have come with a NECA statue, I probably would have pre-ordered it when I had the chance. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
It weighs like 20 pounds.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's
with that.
solid.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see how they're just very. It's not overly. They're not very
like
overly
no
details. Yeah, it's no frills. The details are they're precise. They're exactly what they're supposed to be. Whereas I think you get into the Diamond Select stuff, and like this is a Bowen one. Again, very simple. But if you look at a Diamond Select version of the Human Torch, it's going to be like, we sculpted everything, and it's not always what you want. It's sometimes you just want that Cyclops.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That Dr. Doom is fucking awesome, though. And I love Dr. Doom.
It's in the closet on the other side of the TV here. What is the most expensive figure each of you have? For me, so I have a few things in here that don't really measure on a scale because they're prototypes of one-off things that maybe did or didn't come out. Let's see. Did anyone swoop in on the WWF replica belts before Toys R Us is completely closed? No, I haven't even been to Toys R Us yet.
Yeah, me neither.
I've been really busy. Haven't had a chance. I would say here. I'll actually go grab it. Crza, you can talk about your toys. I'll go grab one of my rarer things.
Sounds good. For me, I don't really have that big of a toy collection. I'm not a big collector. Really, the only thing I collect for the most part are Pops. And I guess Legos. I do have a really good collection of Star Wars Lego sets that I've had since I was probably in, I would say, early high school, so freshman year. So what that's like 14 years old, around. I think for me, the most valuable pop I have is one of the Vegetas I have. I think it's the metallic San Francisco Comic Con one. That's about $80. So that would be my most expensive pop.
All right, here, take this. So this is a. That is a Hellboy animated statue by Gentle Giant. This is hand painted. Let's see, I think it. Yeah. This is a hand painted prototype by my now past, one of my mentors, Eddie Wires, had hand painted this. The base itself is, again, this is all resin casting, doesn't have a number, doesn't have. So this on its own is quite an inexpensive statue, but this is a straight up like Paint Master prototype, to the point where like its imperfections are because like here on the lip there's like a little spot. There's a little spot on the. Anyway, this would probably be up there, but this is the one. So this is another prototype. This was given to me by a friend because I just lost my shit when I saw this thing. So it is Sting by I don't know who made this thing. His Master Replicas. Yep, 2004 Master Replicas. So this is a first shot prototype of Sting. You can see it. It looks, it's metal.
Yeah.
It's very heavy. It's got a good weight to it. But if there are orcs in the room, it does light up blue. This might be the coolest thing I own, on top of being one of the more valuable things. Yeah, Trevor, now you probably have seen it lit up by now. So, and then it does the, does all the noises. Mm-hmm. But again, this is a unreleased prototype. So my super valuable stuff is really kind of like one-offs that just don't kind of really register. I have a Thing statue from Art Asylum, currently worth about $500. Just trying to look around. I mean, there's a dude down here. It's everywhere you look down here. I mean, over my shoulder, there's the figure arts Power Rangers figures, and some of those are like $200 a piece. There's all kinds of stuff. Yeah, a lot. So I'll go over the chat real quick.
Yeah, it was actually funny. One of my friends the other day asked me, who had the bigger toy collection, me or you, and I said, you. I was like, he worked. Bobby's worked in the toy industry. He collects toys, and that's bless you. Bless you.
I gotta go blow my nose or something. Oh man. Sorry,
that's right. The funs of doing a live show. So a friend of mine asked me, who had the bigger toy collection, me or Bobby T, and I said, well, Bobby T. He has worked in the toy industry for a long time. He's an avid collector, an active collector, whereas in myself, I pretty much collect pops. It's like, but my pop collection is probably bigger. I was like, it's getting to the point where I basically buy pops and I show them off here in the show, and then I leave them here. Yeah, like here you can. I was like, you can keep this one for the wall here and everything like that.
I think Crza just wants the satisfaction of like buying the figure.
Yeah,
and it just comes here.
Exactly.
We have we'll have to take a picture.
There are still some in my car.
We're overflowing right now with pops. Like we really have like a pretty serious wall going. The chairs are precious. Oh yes, our chairs we're sitting in are actually the original chairs from my wife's living room years ago when we lived out on the beach. They've been down in our basement, and the other chairs we just couldn't sit in. Yeah, like it was too long.
They were breaking, and
one shattered on me. One actually broke, and then I was pissed one day, and I grabbed it. And I smashed, like kind of one hand smashed it. That felt really good. So yeah, those things were awful, but. So, yes, Ryan Buchanan taking shit for calling our chairs precious from PopCon.
Nice.
I do have a ring around here. There's also a one ring around here somewhere. Also from Master Replicas. Also one of the one-offs. Yeah. Oh, geez. One cool set that I just recently found out has an insane amount of value is the Gorilla set. Kid Robot had made these Gorillas figures. They came in big individual boxes. I have 2 sets of those things, and I just found out that they're worth quite a bit of money. So I think one will be going pretty soon. Yeah. We'll see. I want to buy some other toys. I want more than anything a USS flag. So I'm almost willing to start selling stuff to get a USS flag.
Nice. Speaking of one of the items that is in my collection that's a little bit more, I guess, valuable. I have the New York Comic Con 2-pack of Cuphead. That was all in the black and white.
Yeah, right over there.
Yeah, that is, I think, at least the last time we checked was about $100.
Yeah, it had fluctuated. It actually dropped really low it went down to like $40 for like 2 weeks, and then it bounced back really hard. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's.
I'm surprised you were even able to get it
I think
night we were at the con.
When that when that vinyl 2-pack was released, I don't think Cuphead was out on the market at that point, and I don't think people realized how popular it was going to be.
It's actively selling for about 85 averaging.
Okay, so
somewhere in that neighborhood. Yeah, it really did dip down pretty low there for a little while. Oh yeah, see, they're having him sign the thing because it's a non-sanctioned match.
Okay,
gotcha. Oh, I can't wait to see Triple H come riding down on an old man motorcycle, dressed as the Terminator.
Oh my god!
So that
he looks haggard. He has not aged well.
So my love for toys is pretty. We all pretty much know I'm nuts for it. Yeah. So Captain Craybeard saying, "Oh hell yes, the USS flag." I have refrained from getting gifts from my wife for years. And I always say, when she'll say to me, she'll say, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I'll say the same thing. I want the opportunity, or I want the ability to buy a USS flag when the opportunity arises. We've been together for 13 years, and I have given that answer every time. Every now and then I'll get a gift, but for the most part, that's what I want. If not, I want Series 11 Hasbro figures, WWE Hasbro figures, or WWF Hasbro. I'm rounding the point now where, like, USS flags are starting to really kind of come into vision. I know who's got them. I know where to get what I'm looking for. So one day you guys are going to tune in and be like, "We got a USS flag!" And I'll be chopping it with the Hellboy statue and a sword. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I am very pumped. So let's get back into this box here real quick. We have a few more minutes left on the show.
Some candy here. Let's see. We've got this thing here.
A snacky cake?
Yeah. Where is it here? Oh, strawberries and milk cream cake. Before World War II, strawberries and cake were treats reserved for the elite. Enjoy the delectable taste of soft layers of cake with delicate strawberry cream and vanilla frosting drizzled with chocolate. Now,
so Ryan's saying he wants I want things that do not exist. That's sad. Well, if you're a customizer, you can make them. Was it a jelly roll?
It's like it's a cake. It's like like a Hostess thing.
Very cakey. Not bad. Mostly sweet. That's what's been great about. Well, what's kind of funny about these boxes is sometimes they come in and they're all sweet. Other times they come in and they're like, "Here's 8 bags of potato chips that taste the same," and one that tastes like Borth.
I'm okay with that. 1, because I love the flavor of Borth, and 2, I love potato chips. So
well, Borth is Borth. So what we're talking about is we had opened one a while back, and it said it had a nice Borth flavor.
Yeah.
In the thing, and I'm like, I know they mean broth, but we're going with Borth on this.
Borth, yeah.
That's not bad though.
No, it's like a Hostess, like one of those zebra cakes.
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Speaking of World War II, we were just talking about it in this description here. I was
Louis says, "What's more delicious, the snacks or the words to describe the snacks?"
Both. They're both very good. I don't know. I mean, if every word was rich in flavor like Borth, it would. Nothing. Nothing evokes.
So Popcom's asking, where would we put the USS Flag? It's huge. You can sleep on it or use it as a bed. See, you guys can't see the other side of this room, that there is room for it. If I just actually cleaned up down here, but we have to our right, we have a foosball table with a full tabletop on top of it, which is like a 4 foot by 8 foot table. So it would probably go up on top of there, or it would go up here on the top of these shelves. Probably get rid of all the stuff.
Use
that's
it
up there.
as we got. So there's windows right to the left of here, us or me right here. Just use it as a shade, like just
there you go.
Cover, yeah,
cover it would cover the sun. Yeah. So,
what was I? Oh, so I picked up a game the other day, because I've got these 3 days off or whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna game. It's not Titanfall 2, I promise.
If he says Titanfall 2, I'm gonna stab him in the neck.
It's called Sudden Strike 4. It's made by Calypso Studios, which are the guys that do the Tropico series. I don't know if you ever played Tropico yet. So it's a similar style RTS, just like Tropico, just like Omerta, City of Gangsters, if you ever played that. But it's all World War II. So they have like a Soviet campaign, they have a German campaign, they have an American, they have Japan and stuff like that. It's actually really, really fun. I started playing it this afternoon, and if you're a huge fan of, RTSs and tactical type games and
check that out, because I am.
Military, style, like, positioning your troops, organizing your troops and producing them and all that stuff, I would highly recommend it. I'm not sure if it's on the Xbox. I grabbed it. I think it is, but I grabbed it for the PS4 because that was the one we had in stock. So I just snagged it. But check it out, especially if you're a fan of Tropico and you like the Calypso Studios. Here's the thing I like about Calypso Studios is that all of their games are different, but also at the same time the same. Like they all play the same way. So that you're never going to be like, I don't know how to play this game, or you're never going to be like, oh my god, they changed up the controls. But all of the games are about different things, which is awesome. Okay. So you get a little bit of everything. Because with Tropico, you run your island, you can be a dictator and all that good stuff. With Omerta,
so that's what you do. Everyone's got a job, and one person lives in a castle.
Yeah, exactly. I like it. Tropico infuriates me to no extent. Because I build houses for people to live in, and like, nah, we're gonna live in huts. I had to keep destroying. I'm like, no, motherfucker,
Stop
you guys are
living
gonna
in huts.
Exactly. I was like, you guys are living in this goddamn tenement.
You're gonna take these lights whether you like it or not.
Exactly. So I keep destroying the huts. But they get creative because they'll build huts behind buildings. So I can't see where they're living.
Hut life.
Apparently, I don't notice that they're living in huts until I actually rotate the camera to do something. I'm like, motherfucker, there's
get out of the
huts here,
stupid bastard.
I'm like, these
so awesome.
So I keep tearing these huts down. I'm like, there's dude, and the best thing about it too is there's a perfectly good house right in front of the hut. And they're like, nah, we're living in the hut.
You're gonna kill me. I'm dying.
It's just that game makes me so angry.
I could see you yelling at me. Get out, you stupid bastard.
But Tropico 5. Man. Tropico 5 is a lot of fun because it goes to the different time periods. So you start off in a colonial time period where you have to do stuff for a fictitious crown, but then you get to World War II or World War One and so on and so forth. When you get to World War One, you can have the Axis powers come to you, be allies with them. So when you build a what do you call it? An embassy, you choose to have whichever power to come to your island and be allies with or whatever. I did one playthrough where the Axis nations came to my
awesome.
island and we're like, yeah, man, we're buddy, and
and that is not it.
No, because the Allies actually raided my island, and I was like, all right, I gotta start over now.
That sounds about right.
But I did one where the Allies were my friends and everything like that, and that it's a lot of fun. It's a great game if you like that kind of world building and all that good stuff. But just make sure your people aren't living in huts. That's
because they're gonna go back to those huts.
Yeah, exactly.
So now here's actually what's funny. We'll go into this real quick to the chat. Jacob Luna and Popcom saying they want a tour of the arcade. If we ever get this arcade clean, you guys will get a tour, man. It is just a disaster. We really do have to get it cleaned up, though. Yeah. Luckily, it's big garbage month now, so we can bring out a lot of the big stuff.
I mean, you guys can't see it, but there's stacks upon stacks of loot crates.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 17 loot crates right there. There is, just to give you kind of like a quick run through of the crazy things that are down here. So in the other room, we got the theater. In the theater, there is the Star Wars Black Wall, which is a 2 of every Star Wars Black figure that's come out. So that is the entire back wall. Then you've got the theater itself. So we got the screens and all that, and the places for everybody to sit to watch movies. We have the refrigerator with the beer spout. We've got foosball, arcade machines, and jukeboxes, and it's crazy.
Yeah, speaking of that, so I was talking to Rebecca about the arcade the other day, and she goes, "It's funny how he calls it an arcade, and there's only we don't even have it here anymore." She says, "But there's only one thing, one arcade here," and I'm like, "No," I was like, "You don't see." Often
there's a MAME emulator machine which used to be right behind us. That one has like over 2,000 games or whatever in it. Then there is there's a Golden Tee 2005 or 2004, which actually I have the updated software, so it's the 2014 version.
Nice.
Then there is the foosball table. Then we've got the jukebox. The jukebox is a style that was at the old Pizza Huts where the discs would spin but never touch, and we switched those out with Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul.
Yep.
And when you turn it on, they're always spinning in their eternal lightsaber battle.
Plus, we had that one that we gave to Front Porch Brewery, right? You traded them, so
there was a Neo Geo down here. So originally there was 3 machines down here and a jukebox and a foosball table.
Yeah.
Popcom's saying that it would be awesome is if my wife for the past 13 years has been piecing together a USS flag for a complete build.
Nice.
That would be awesome. No. That's not what's going on. No.
If she's making any kind of flag, it's like a Klingon Empire.
My wife is. Yeah, that's the story from our past is when I knew that this is my wife. We're getting married. We weren't even dating yet at this point, and she was at my old apartment, and I was working for Art Asylum, and I had some Klingon figures, some Riker figures, and some Cardassian figures. And the boots I had mixed up, and my wife looked, and she sees on my giant table, she goes, "Oh, those are the wrong boots on that Klingon figure. Those should be for your Cardassian warrior." And I looked at her, and I was sitting there, I looked up and went, "You're a nerd." And that was it. Then from that day forward.
That was like the...
the Neo Geo, by the way, had Metal Slug 3 in it.
Nice. So. A few years ago, my girlfriend at the time, we're not together anymore. We were talking. This was like when we were at the beginning of the relationship, and we're all getting to know each other, and we want to know everything about each other because we like each other still at that point, and she, we're talking and everything like that, and she goes, "Oh, are you going to be around tonight? Do you want to get together?" And I was like, "I got to play D&" Yeah, and then I stopped and I was like, she's like, she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Nothing." She goes, "What do you mean? What are you gonna be doing?" And I'm like,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So finally she coaxes it out of me, and I was like, "Listen, just because I've got tattoos and piercings doesn't mean I'm cool. It just means I know how to hide my nerdiness."
So, one of my favorite stories from time has got to be. And this is we'll end the show on this this inappropriate story for the night. So if you have young children, you probably don't want to listen to this next part. It'll get us demonetized, but who fucking cares? So
if you've got young kids up at this time,
I think you need to reevaluate your priorities, and it is not 5 Alive. But so anyway, there was a porno store that had opened up. This is 2000, before the internet was like handing out porno to everybody. So you had to go to the stores and everything. And this new one opened up, and this is when the boutique type stores, like the big like neon everywhere.
Yeah.
It wasn't this like weird creepy experience anymore. It became this bigger, better experience.
Well,
so
you know, strippers needed somewhere to shop too.
Exactly. So
you know,
yeah, it was seriously, it was the kind of place that would have like stripper clothes.
Yeah, and like the heels and stuff like that.
They had the giant high heel shoe that was a chair. You know, they'd have all that. So anyway, everyone's looking around the store, and my friend, I won't say his name because it just, the moment was so good. He's dating some girl. I don't remember the girl's name. We go back to my house afterwards, and we're sitting on the couch, and on the couch it is me, her, and my friend. And I'm talking to her. I go, so I saw you were talking to the guy at the front desk. Were you making a special order? And she laughed. She said, yeah, I was. And I'm like, oh, cool. What did you order? Kind of like,
yeah.
We're talking. Maybe she's going to say something funny. Maybe she's going to say a giant rubber fist. I don't know what she ordered. So
you're like, oh, I can mold that for you. Why you don't need to pay.
That is another story for another day, my man. So Bobby T has got some stories. So anyway, she I kind of coaxed it out of her finally. What did you order? And she goes, it's called Bend Over Boyfriend. It's where girlfriends do their boyfriends. And my buddy Daryl.
Oh, he said his name.
Oh shit! I said his name. So anyway, he said,
you're gonna have to bleep that out.
This dude says it. She says it, and they were sitting like this, and like within 5 seconds, he was like, my couch wasn't this big. Like, he couldn't have been further. Nice. Dude, it was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen.
Next time I see him, we
talk about it every time we see each other. We just laugh our ass up.
I'm gonna have to take a stroll down memory lane with him the next time I see him.
Oh yeah, man. So that was one of the funniest nights of oh, his face. So, anyways, yeah. What else we got? I think that's pretty much it. We'll end that one on a high note. I think that's hilarious.
I don't think we can top that.
No,
especially after you said I'm not gonna say his name.
Man, that's even better.
Fantastic.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for hanging out here in the arcade. We have been 5Alive. I'm Bobby T.
I'm Crza.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and go to our Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, all at 5AliveVP. And give us any suggestions in the chats, in the comments, things we should be checking out, things that we're not talking about. Maybe in space.